2025 is coming to an end, so it's time to look back on all the things that have happened this year. It's been jammed-packed, with 2025 marking 200 years of railways. It's been full of celebratory liveries and events, including the Greatest Gathering and of course exciting models across 00 and TT. Let's look back at some of the highlights of 2025. January is always dominated every year with our January range launch, kicking off the year with new model announcements, and this year was no different. Birth of Railway's 200th anniversary train pack, 1825 to 1838. This pack contains a wooden display plinth. Representing the formative years of steam-powered railways, these three locomotives were built in the period 1825 to 1838. The first is Locomotion Number 1. Designed by George and Robert Stephenson, it was built at their factory in Newcastle for the opening of the Stockton and Darlington Railway, where it became the first to pull a passenger train on a public railway, for which 2025 marks the 200th anniversary. With the experience gained, Robert Stephenson and Co. entered a design for the 1829 Rainhill trials, held to find suitable motive power for the Liverpool and Manchester Railway. Their entry rocket was the clear winner. In February, we took an annual trip to Glasgow for Model Rail Scotland. As always, it's great to speak to all of you at home and show off all the latest samples. March saw the unveiling of the special Rail 200 Class 395 livery, joining our Rail 200 collection. We also announced the addition of consisting in our HM7000 app, an extremely sought after addition to the system. Chris was on hand to run us through the exciting update.
You can fire, say, a whistle, and it will fire that F2 whistle to everything that's available in your consist. So this import global function map is a way of you being able to import a current map given from all of your locomotives in your engine shed, or what it will do is it takes a snapshot from the profile screen that's in the app, and you can pick a function map from any of those profiles that are in the app. Now this is a test app, so it's not the final version as in the live app, so there are quite a few in here that don't actually exist. So for the purpose of this, I've just consisted the HST, so you can either pick your individual function map which you've allocated to your HST, or you could find it, the HST, and this is pulling through from the profile screen. So for this purpose, we will click it, and it says imported profile data. So when you go to your global functions tab at the top, it's imported all of your functions for you. Now you can, instead of importing global functions, you can add them manually. So if you had two different locomotives together, you can import your functions manually or add them manually. So here is your BR HST consist that we've just created. So as you can tell, now I've got one horn. This is the dummy car. There's another horn for the dummy car.
Announcements galore in April, including new additions to the TT range.
But for a set, this being our first entry-level TT set at £100, we want to keep that price down for the customers, for people getting into the hobby. So that means a lot more moulded on detail, an easier way to assemble the product, and slightly simpler graphics. Think 1980s Hornby, traditional train sets you would have grown up with as a child, but in a smaller form factor for the new TT branch line. On any product, you make what you see. But with this, you make what you see, but then have to consider, can we alter that in a way to make it more affordable? Because at the end of the day, this will be the jumping off point for lots of people who are wanting to get into the TT 120. Yeah, this is the first TT set I worked on. Well, actually, I didn't do all the set myself. We had a new apprentice designer start with us last summer, so he was able to do the wagons as a great learning opportunity, and I did the logo.
In 00, it was our 2 anniversary collections that took centre stage, with the VE Day collection and Silver Jubilee collection. Presented in black wartime livery, Hornby's LNER Class A4 4466 Sir Ralph Wedgwood joins the 80th anniversary collection, a powerful representation of one of Gresley's most distinctive locomotives during a unique period of its service life. This highly detailed 00 gauge model features a flickering firebox and a 21-pin DCC socket ready for digital upgrade, allowing enhanced control and sound functionality. The sleek A4 body styling, combined with its wartime finish, makes this model an eye-catching addition to any steam era layout. We also announced an innovation in the world of model railways, the Hornby Shrinking Booth.
This is a day that we've been looking forward to for over 4.5 years. The 01 in 1979, Merchant Navy in 2000, HMDCC in 2023, and in 2025, Hornby revolutionises the model railway experience once again. You'll have the chance to experience your layout from a completely new perspective. The possibilities are endless, using cutting-edge, top-secret technology designed right here in Margate HQ. Today, Hornby is going to reinvent the model railway experience and take scale immersion to a whole new level. Every once in a while, a revolutionary product comes along that changes everything. You're very lucky if you get to work on just one of these in your career, and we here at Hornby have been fortunate enough to introduce a few of these into the world. In 1979, we introduced 01, allowing you to control independently up to 16 locomotives and 99 accessories. 01 didn't just change Hornby, it changed the model railway industry. In 2000, we introduced the first highly detailed model, rebuilt Merchant Navy clan line with advanced power bank and enhanced body and chassis. And in 2023, we unveiled HMDCC, an advanced app-based control system that made DCC control more accessible than ever. So we've introduced detail, sound, advanced control, and even steam generation into our models. But what if you could do more than just build and control your model railway layout? What if you could actually live in it? New revolutionary world-first innovation for model railways, the Hornby Shrinking Booth. Today, Hornby is going to reinvent the model railway experience and take scale immersion to a whole new level. With the Hornby Shrinking Booth, you can step into your layout like never before, using cutting-edge, top-secret miniaturized technology designed right here in Margate HQ. This revolutionary device allows you to shrink yourself down to 00 or TT scale. No longer will you simply have to imagine what it's like to ride on a Class A4 or stroll through your carefully crafted station. Now you can experience it firsthand. The Hornby Shrinking Booth is a precision-engineered quantum reduction device that seamlessly allows you to shrink yourself down to a smaller size without affecting any of your biological function. It's easy to use. All you have to do is simply step inside, close the door, and let the experience of a lifetime begin. Using the onboard digital interface, you can choose from 3 scales. 00 scale for that classic Hornby layout, TT scale for a smaller but highly detailed adventure, and custom scale. So if you want to go a little bit smaller, you can do that too, no problem. Once you've set your preferred scale, the quantum matter realignment process begins. And in just 30 seconds, you'll find yourself standing in your own miniature world, ready to explore your model railway layout like never before. The possibilities are endless. You'll have the chance to experience your layout from a completely new perspective. You can interact with the world that you've been creating for years. Explore your miniature town. Take a stroll down the street, visit the local shops, or talk to the tiny citizens of your town. Don't be alarmed, they're still inanimate. For now, at least. You can ride your locomotive, sit in the driver's seat and experience the rumble of a locomotive beneath your feet. Now you can fine-tune your layout like never before. Spot minute details that need fixing, inspect your track from ground level, and make small adjustments with precision. But don't worry, you won't be stuck in your miniature world forever. The Hornby shrinking booth comes with a reversal function, which makes it easy to use and return to your normal size. Set up a timer before using the booth and you will automatically reverse back to your original size. And manual activation is easy. All you have to do is step back into the booth, press the return to full size button, and within 30 seconds again, you'll be back to normal size, sharing your miniature adventures. Added safety, a full-size assistant can initiate the reverse function just in case you get caught up in your miniature world. Side effects may include an overwhelming desire to explore your model railway layout. You might also experience a fascination with tiny details and the inability to stop saying, "Wow, I can't believe how big everything is." Limited stock will be available, but you could be among one of the first to experience the ultimate model railway experience ever conceived. We've been so lucky here at Hornby to introduce so many revolutionary products. The 01 in 1979, Merchant Navy in 2000, HMDCC in 2023, and in 2025, Hornby revolutionises the model railway experience once again. So, are you ready to go small? Because the future of model railways is here with the Hornby shrinking booth.
May was the birthday of one Mr. Frank Hornby, the man who made all of this possible. It was also a time for remembrance as we all recognise the 80th anniversary of VE Day. We dropped a surprise announcement in June in the form of a steam generator channel packet, an exciting model joining the steam lineup. We are adding to our growing steam generator range with SR Merchant Navy Class 21C1 Channel Packet. Locomotive 21C1 Channel Packet was the first of the Merchant Navy class entering service in 1941 at Salisbury and then Exmouth Junction in 1942. Renumbered 35001 under British Railways in 1948, Channel Packet was allocated to Stewart's Lane from 1957 until rebuilding in 1956. This model features DCC sound and steam functionality to recreate the first of Bulleid's powerful and iconic Merchant Navy locomotives. Now this is just an early engineering sample, so the design team have plenty more to do, but this model is packed full of features, making it an impressive locomotive. Detail features include high detail cab with fully decorated backhead and decorated instrument dials, opening cab roof vent, early 21C1 Widow's Peak front end streamlining and chimney arrangement, cast trailing truck, sprung metal buffers, heavy die-cast chassis, pony truck and trailing truck. Of course, a pre-fitted steam generator system featuring an optical sensor for accurate chuff rate synchronised with the wheel speed. Steam output is created using piezo element technology. This is a cold water-based system, so there's no heating element. Pre-fitted 21-pin HM7000 decoder and speaker. The decoder is compatible with NMRA DCC controllers and HM7000 app control. Pre-installed Merchant Navy sound profile for accurate locomotive sounds, synchronised with the chuff rate and steam effect. A powerful 5-pole skew-wound motor, flywheel with cardan shaft arrangement for smooth running. So there's lots and lots of features in this impressive model. Inside the box you of course get your Merchant Navy model, along with an accessory pack that includes drain cocks, rear ladder, side steps, vacuum pipes and coupling bars and hooks. A pipette is provided, allowing you to refill the water reservoir for steam generation. This model truly is an impressive example of design, including extensive features that bring added realism, enhancing your model railway experience. More TT models were added to the range in July. First up, we have 3 new locos joining the range. BR Class 50 Coco 50016 Barham. 50016 Barham entered service on the 27th April 1968. Built at the English Electric Vulcan Foundry and first allocated to LMR Western Lines under running number D416. This model represents 50016 in early 1980s condition in its blue and yellow BR livery with small BR logos. The model also includes intermediate domino marker lights, early design roof with air intake, BR blue livery, separate Barham metal nameplates. August was a month on the road as we visited the Greatest Gathering, a once-in-a-lifetime event to celebrate 200 years of railways. The event saw everyone in the community come together to celebrate their love of all things railways. The stars were out, including Francis Bourgeois and even Michael Palin. Back home in Margate, in partnership with the One-to-One Collection, we hosted an open weekend allowing people to visit the One-to-One Collection and get a closer look at the locomotives that live there. In September, we shared an interesting piece of research around the benefits of hands-on hobbies as an antidote to digital overload. 39% of respondents said that active hobbies made them happier. 43% said they had better mental health, and 36% said that they had better physical health. October saw us announce new models across the 00 and TT ranges. Built at English Electric's Robert Stephenson Hawthorne's works, this locomotive entered BR service as D6793 in 1963, allocated to Gateshead. Renumbered 37093 in February 1974, it is recognised for its memorable role in a television advert, flagging down a speeding HST. This highly detailed model of Class 37 number 37093 comes presented in its unique police promotional livery. Complete with a roof-mounted blue light and DCC sound fitted with Class 37 sound effects, functions and an authentic police siren straight out of the box. Equipped with NEM tension lock couplings and plastic buffers, this Coco diesel is built to perform on second radius curves or greater. Lorem Class 37 Coco 37418 and Kochman Gatlich. Released into BR traffic from Vulcan Foundry as D6971 on the 18th of March 1965. This locomotive was first allocated to Cardiff Canton. It was rebuilt as a Class 37-4 and renumbered 37418 in 1985 and transferred to Inverness. It received its unusual name at Edinburgh in October 1986, before entering the Provincial General Pool from January 1989. It is currently on hire to freight operator Lorem Rail and painted in its livery, with its unusual name being reinstated in February 2024. The Hornby model is presented in Lorem livery and comes DCC ready with a 21-pin decoder socket. This model also includes 2 etched nameplates for added detail. TT 3057M BR Class 37 Coco 37086. Number 37086 entered service at Gateshead in December 1962 as green liveried D6786. It was later painted blue with full yellow noses and given the number 37086 under tops in February 1974, the condition in which this model is presented. Details specific to this Class 37 include intermediate split head code front end with plated box lights, original front end grills, windscreen and fuel tank design, fabricated bogies as well as optional snowplows and air vac pipes included in the accessory bag. As with all our TT Class 37s, the models include a heavy die-cast chassis, powerful 5-pole skew-wound motor with dual flywheels and dual bogie drive via a card and shaft arrangement with a total of 12 driving wheels. All-wheel electrical pickup, front and rear kinematic coupling arm system, directional lighting, cab interior lighting, separately controllable taillights and night and day headlights. These require a DCC decoder to be fitted. Die-cast metal buffers, separately applied metal grills, pipework and handrails, as well as pre-fitted acoustic speaker chamber and next 18-pin decoder socket, and a body removal tool for easy decoder access. This year, as part of the Pico Diorama competition, the Hornby team joined forces to create our own diorama to join in this amazing competition. Showcasing it at the National Festival of Railway Modelling alongside so many other great dioramas, all of our team from novices to experts got involved to create our diorama, and the main thing is we all had fun. Another year and another Dear Hornby competition in December, giving select children special gifts for Christmas. I love spending time with my dad and our train set at Christmas. He's an emergency services worker and he always makes time to spend with me, and it means a lot. And that's from Genevieve, aged 12. Thank you, Genevieve. To Santa. My name is Ashley James. I have an older brother and sister and younger brother. We all love playing with the Hornby train sets we have thanks to our daddy, who's enjoyed getting them out when we were younger, and also buying the Thomas and Friends trains and sets when my brother and sister were younger. Every year we have the Santa's Express run around under the Christmas tree with a wagon for when each of us was born. I'd love to show my little brother how much fun owning a Hornby train set is, by giving him one of his very own, and as much fun as it is creating tracks in different ways. Love from Ashley James, Emily Rose, Bradley Joel and Phoenix Cole. I'm Bew and I'm 5. I love sitting at the railways watching the trains. We ride the Christmas train each year and I love the sound of the whistle when it chugs along. I'm just starting my Hornby journey. I'm so excited. Merry Christmas to all of you at Hornby. And that's from Bo, aged 5. Well, thank you so much, Bo, Ashley James and Genevieve for your letters. A very Merry Christmas from everyone here at Hornby. And because those letters were so amazing, we're going to gift you a Play Trains Steam Goods Express train set. So this will be winging its way to you as a Merry Christmas from Santa and all of us here at Hornby. We also joined forces with the Train Guide to give commuters a special surprise at Newcastle Station to help relieve the festive stress.
We know Christmas can be busy. A third of us say that travelling is the most stressful part of the festive season. I'm here today with Hornby Trains at LNER's Newcastle Station. And today we're going to be cheering up some commuters. Forget the train guy, today I'm the gift guy. Come on. We're on the hunt for some people who look like they need a little bit of a pick-me-up at this hectic time of the year. Hornby Trains did some research and found that a fifth of us said our dream present as a kid was a train set. So let's make that happen right now. Starting off with the lady by the Christmas tree with her coffee, we've got a train set just for you. And to the little boy with the star coat, how does a new train set sound for Christmas? To the little girl in the red coat with her mermaid, we have a special Christmas present for you. And on platform 10, it looks like some of you could do with a Hornby train set.
Oh, that's great. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Thank you. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Thank you very much for our train. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It was a really nice surprise.
Well, we were so busy today in Newcastle handing out Hornby trains. I'd say that's a job well done. Cheers.
Alongside Christmas, we were glad to be a part of the GBR livery announcement, showcasing this new livery in a prototype form with a model coming late 2026. It's been a memorable year full of so many amazing moments. What are some of your highlights? Let us know in the comments below. The Hornby team and I would like to thank you for joining us this year. You at home are the people that make all of this possible for us, and we're grateful for every single one of you. However you'll be ringing in the new year, we hope you have a great time, and we'll see you in 2026 to do it all over again. We'll see you next time.